Hey guys, and welcome back to Bee's Kitchen. As always, I have a new recipe for you, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I am going to show you how I make this delicious pot of prawn jollof rice. Who doesn't love jollof rice? It is great with any side dish of your choice, and it's very simple to make. Let's get started. For this recipe, I will be using the following ingredients. I have my rice. I'm using AAA rice. You can use any rice of your choice. I also have my king prawns, which have been deveined and deshelled. I kept the heads of the prawns, which I'll be using to create some stock. I also have some Scotch Bonnets, Maggi Cube crayfish, some shallots, garlic, ginger, onion, tomato puree, mixed herbs, garlic granules, tinned tomato, vegetable oil, ground cumin, smoked paprika, dried thyme, ground coriander, dried rosemary, onion granules, Badia curry powder, adobo seasoning, Badia complete seasoning, black pepper, jumbo crayfish flavoring stock, and butter. I will list everything in the description below. Now going to make my prawn stock. To my pot, I'm just adding a little bit of water. Next, I will add my seasonings. I will cover and allow the stock to reduce on low to medium heat for 5 minutes. Guys, prawn heads are packed with delicious flavors, and it is also rich in antioxidants. If you don't like prawn heads, feel free to skip this step. After 5 minutes, the prawn heads have turned pink and the stock has reduced. Next, I will strain the stock and I'll set this aside for later use. Now I'm going to season my prawns and I'll set this aside for later use. I'm just going to cut my onions and I'll set the onions aside for later use. Now I am going to add the shallot, Scotch bonnet, ginger and garlic. I will add a bit of water and I'll blend this till smooth, and I will be setting this aside for later use. Once this step is done, I will also go ahead and blend the tinned tomatoes and set it aside for later use. Time to fry the prawns. In my pot, I've just added a little bit of butter. I'm going to allow the butter to melt. Next, I will add the prawns and I will allow each side to cook for 3 to 4 minutes until the prawns turn pink, and it will be ready. Once I removed the prawns from the pot, I added my oil and I've also added my onions. I'm just going to fry the onions until it is nice, fragrant and translucent. Next, I'm going to add my curry powder and I'm going to allow the curry powder to infuse with the oil and onions for about 2 minutes. I am now going to add my tomato puree to my pot. The tomato puree is going to give the jollof rice that rich orange color that we all love. I'm going to use half of the tube of tomato puree because I will be cooking 4 cups of rice. So depending on the amount of rice you're cooking, you may need to add more tomato puree. I'm just going to allow this to simmer on low to medium heat for about 2 minutes. I am now going to add the blended onions, garlic, ginger and Scotch Bonnets. I'll mix everything together and I'll allow this to continue simmering on low to medium heat for about 4 to 5 minutes. I am now going to add my blended tin tomatoes. Next, I will add all my seasonings. I will then mix everything together. Allow the stew to simmer on low to medium heat for about 5 to 10 minutes, occasionally stirring to minimize burning. I'll continue doing this until the oil from the stew rises to the top. Oil has risen to the top. I'm just stirring to ensure that there's no burning from the stew. Next, I'm going to taste the stew to ensure that I have enough seasoning. Adjust your seasoning if you don't have enough. Mine was fine, so I decided not to add anything. Next, I will be adding the prawn stock and also the water which I rinsed from the tin tomatoes. I will then cover and allow the stew to come to a boil before I add the rice. As the stew has come to a boil, I am now going to add my washed rice. Next, I will mix everything together and turn the cooker to low heat. Cooking jollof rice requires low heat because this will allow the rice to cook evenly. Also, every 10 to 15 minutes, I will stir to redistribute the heat, and this will also minimize the rice from burning and also ensure that the rice is cooked evenly. I am now going to cover the rice using foil. The foil will help trap the steam and this will help cook the rice even quickly. Before I cover and allow the rice to cook, the rice was a bit hard, so I rinsed the blender with a bit of water. I've just poured this over the rice. I will cover with the foil and allow the rice to continue cooking. And the prawn jollof rice is ready. Just look at how this looks good. It smells great. I cannot wait to tuck in. Just look at how every single grain of rice is fully cooked to perfection. Guys, this jollof rice is just everything. I could literally eat jollof rice every single day, and it's great with any side dish of your choice. I'm definitely going to enjoy mine with some fried plantain. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen. As always, please don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment below if you have any questions, subscribe to this channel, and tell your friends and family to also subscribe to this channel for some delicious recipe. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.